sound. Sorry, I did it again. In true Sammy tradition, I screwed up the sound. It wouldn't be a Sammy and a Planets Anonymous live without me screwing up the sound. So I'm going to give it a second to catch up. Make sure that you can hear me. And then I will get on with the show. So you're just going to see me having a drink? Okay, hopefully. Okay, it's caught up to me saying I have sound. Let's see if you guys can hear me. Okay, you can hear me now. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, hi. Can I say happy Monday? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've obviously been feeling quite stressed and anxious about everything that's going on in the world. I did the post in the group, I want to say yesterday, the day before, just to see if everybody still wanted me to come on and have a chat. And you know what, seeing you all write saying that you wanted me to pop in was absolutely wonderful. Let me just write in YouTube because people are saying I'm not showing up. Hold on. Sorry, 2 seconds. I can't get YouTube to connect. Please. Okay, so unfortunately, I can't get YouTube to connect. I am wearing my happy rainbow jumper today, cardigan, hoping that I'm trying to cheer myself up. Seeing you all write that you still wanted our lives to happen, that brought me so much joy. So thank you so much. It really gave me the lift that I needed. So thank you so much for those messages. Thank you for joining me in the group. The reason I don't run this in the group normally is because some people don't have Facebook, so which is why I swapped it over to YouTube so that more people could see it. Now, theoretically with my software, I should be able to export it and upload it later into YouTube. Hopefully. If I can't, this will just stay inside Facebook, and we'll just have to deal with not having it on YouTube this week. I did contact the developers of the software, but I mean, being that it's my morning here, it's late at night over there, and who knows when I get an answer on that. So, and I really wanted today to happen because so many of you messaged saying that you really wanted today to happen. I am in my, well, not just my happy sweater jumper thing, I'm in my chilled out zone. So once again, you are all going to get a very relaxed, very chilled out Sammy, but I do have, and I can't see too many comments. All I can see is 4 comments at a time on Facebook. I mean, maybe it's because hold on, maybe I can make it bigger on the screen. I don't want to see me bigger. Oh, there we go. There's the comments bigger. Okay. Okay, brilliant. So, is that the top? That's the bottom. Okay. Please bear with me. I haven't done a a Facebook group live before. So, please bear with me. Hopefully, all my previews that I've got preloaded will work fine, and also hopefully that people who normally don't know or see me in YouTube will see a preview of what I do each week and come along. So I'm going to, so for those who are joining for the first time, because I'm trying to keep on track, I've got a notepad here, so I'm going to try and keep up with what you're saying. But if I don't, I will do a Q&A at the back end of the live. So, because I've got a few things that I want to talk about first, and then I will definitely do a whole bunch of Q&A, which I normally do. This thing does take, I mean, even my short ones tend to be about an hour long. And that's just because of like usually the Q&A goes on for a while. To be honest, you know what? With the state that everything's in the world, if you guys just want to hang around and chat for a little bit longer today, I'll see how I'm doing for time, and I'll just hang around because I feel like we all need a little bit of loving right now. So yeah. Okay, let me do a quick weekly update. So 16th of March, wow. Weekly update this week. I'm getting a lot of little updates. This is really distracting. Sorry. Okay, so weekly update is I've lost my screen. Can I see comments on here? Nope. Sorry, give me 2 seconds, everyone. Just while I preload this. There we go. Okay, it's back. Okay, so weekly update. The rainy days kit is all packed. It's literally so Michael's just run off to the post office, Ozpost, to drop off the Australian stuff. The international stuff is literally waiting in our hallway, waiting for DHL to come and pick that up. There was so we had a meeting with DHL mid last week. There was delays on the last box because they were rerouting through New Zealand just with everything that's happening. And whenever they change their routing, there are some teething issues. Now, DHL were wonderful and said, yep, we've made changes to this. And then once they told us, once the changes started to happen, we started to see all those parcels flowing through. So I really have to hand it to DHL. Whenever you make a change to something, there are going to be teething issues. They completely owned it, said, yes, we're trying to make it better. And from everything that we've seen, they are doing that. Now, this month, with rainy days, we are hoping that it gets out to you quickly. But given that, so pretty much everything flies like in the, from what I understand, and I'm no shipping expert here, but from what I understand, they put all of our products on in the belly of commercial liners. Now with the air flights being cancelled and things like that, that's obviously going to have an impact on how long things take to ship. So your patience is super appreciated. And this isn't just from me. This is from any place you order from at the moment, with everything that's going on. So, and not just that, but then there's going to be there's going to be disruptions everywhere. So what I've done, and I worked really hard over the weekend, is I have everything except for the inserts is already, so Vineyard, everything but the theme.grid is up. So all the downloads, so if you purchase Vineyard, you can access those now. Rainy days, I worked on getting that up too. I've got everything up except for the inserts, which I'm hoping to get up by about midweek this week. I also put up a bonus printable dashboard. Oh, let me just get rid of that. A bonus printable dashboard for rainy days, just so you've got a little bit of something extra. Now this is in a 5.3 by 7 inch printable size. You can crop that down to B6. You can crop it down further if you want to work in whatever planner, or you can print it bigger. That is up to you. This is a subscriber exclusive if you purchase the rainy days kit. So I know in no way does it make up for getting your kits to you quicker, but I'm hoping that by having the beautiful the new dashboard, all that up as quickly as I can, at least if you're waiting for your kit, you've got something to play with. Because I have been reading that there are people already going into lockdowns. I mean, so I'm just trying to get comfortable on my chair. And so I wanted to try and make it so that you had something new to play with while you, like if you're locked down, or if you're if your kids have been sent home early and you want an activity with them to do. So at least there is something. Yeah, so that's just a little something extra that we've done here, because we just can't, everything will get to where it needs to go. We just need a little bit of extra patience. Now, given that there has been delays on all the shipments from last month, so on Vineyard, was Vineyard last month? Yeah, Vineyard was last month. Our customer service is relatively swamped. Michael is doing his best to catch up. Keep in mind that because the weekend was shipping weekend, he usually goes into, it takes us a couple of days to prep the shipping, and then we work full time over the weekend to make the shipping happen. We're a very small operation, so there is a delay on customer service at the moment. Out of respect for our customers and those waiting on shipments and customer service, we have delayed our Books and Botanicals release. We don't have a date for it yet because we want to make sure that we are on top of that as much as we possibly can be before we release something new. So we are trying to do the right thing by everybody and get you all updated, but please keep in mind that we are a very small family business. It's literally Michael doing customer service. I have had to do a lot of extra stuff because of our lovely, not so much of a friend, coronavirus. So I have had to take on a lot of extra work. I have tried to, I'm not going to bore you with the details, but there has been, not just in terms of work, there's been an incredible amount of stress just because of that. But the good news is that stuff is still shipping at the moment. We do have a lot of product on our website. If you would love to support us, we are still shipping. So jump on, see what's on there. You know, we can ship pretty much straight away. Mail carrier, okay, hold on. Mail carriers here are saying they're overwhelmed with people ordering so much online. Also, what are we really planning right now? Yeah, but you know what now is, like, if... So, the funny thing is, like, for us, Michael and I work in our home. This is our home. Aside from the kids potentially not going to school if school locks down, not much is going to change here. We don't get out a lot because the reality of our situation with a special needs little one means that we don't really get out a lot. So I saw a meme the other day where it's like, "I'm an autism parent. I've been training for this moment for years." And I mean, not to make light of the situation, but also, yes, because if you don't laugh, you're probably going to cry. It's business as usual for us here. We're not going anywhere. We still want to send you pretty things so that, you know, and if you get locked down, you've got pretty things to play with and you can just get creative. In that being said, I've added a new section to this live, which is show and tell. I want to get you all motivated to create and to share. And I'm going to show you some stuff that our stylists have done and with our Vineyard kit. And then after that, I'm going to show you some previews for Sail and Sea. So, and then after that, I'll do some Q&A time. Catalina. Okay, so let me answer those questions because I've seen that there's some questions coming through. Please hold them till the end. I'll do a Q&A at the end just because it's easier for me to flow through because I'm sure I've missed some. Okay, so I want to talk about Vineyard. Or not really Vineyard, but more, hold on, where's my screen? So, show and tell. This is a new section because I feel that now more than ever, with everything getting locked down, with all the uncertainty that's going on, I mean, if you're anything like me, I find that I get anxiety. I find that having something physical to do with my hands and create something from bits and pieces really helps to calm that stress. So what I want you guys to do is create with our stuff. And then I want you to go on Instagram and go in our group, and I want you to add the tag #PA show and tell. Every week I'm going to grab a couple of bits and pieces and I'm going to share them here. So if you want the chance to be to have your work shared, make sure to add that hashtag. So PA show and tell. Okay. Let me show you, and hopefully, because I haven't done this before, hopefully I get the software right when I'm showing everything. And hopefully I've written down the right tag. So because it's the first time I'm doing this, it might be a little bit cactus, but we'll see. Okay, here we go. So first one, nope. Let's try this again. Oh, okay, hold on. Hey, there we go. I'm back. Okay, so as I said, it's new software. I've never done this picture in picture thing before, so I'm all new. It's all new. I'm still learning. Okay, so this first one is from the Loopy Planner. So this is all from our stylist this week. So the Loopy Planner, and I will be putting links in to the description and into YouTube if I am able to upload this. So she has done an amazing planner flip through of how she set it up. So for Vineyard, and these are all Vineyard projects. Let me see if I can swap to the next one. You ready? Oh my goodness. This was meant to be easier than what it is. Okay, it's probably going to black out again. Come on. Really professional. Okay, I'm just going to swap them over without doing the picture in picture because that might work a little bit better. Okay, so this next one is from Shireece Planner, and she has made a gorgeous little recipe planner which has, so you can see her recipe details in there. I think Shireece is French, so for anybody who can read French, then it looks like you're going to have a great recipe on there that she's so thoughtfully shared. And it looks wonderful too. Sorry for my lack of technology. This worked before I came online. It worked perfectly. The picture in picture just worked. And of course, once I go live, it doesn't. Okay, the next one we have is from Ashley. She has done, and it's really hard to show from a static picture. This is her weekly layout. And I don't know if you can tell, but the doors on is that the left or the right? I don't work well with lefts and rights. But the vineyard, what's it called? Like the vineyard, the doors actually open. So this is like, I am really amazed by just the creativity here. And her Instagram is Plum Mashable. Speaking of creativity, I have a card here this is from Itsy Craftsy, Karen, and she's done a waterfall card. Now, this is really hard to show in a picture, but what happens is you pull the bottom, so where the little cork is, you pull the bottom, and it literally flips open. So if you head over to her YouTube channel, you'll be able to see a tutorial on that. And then, of course, we have the amazing Roda scraps with her gorgeous cards. I love seeing her cards every month. And she has made a whole bunch of absolutely stunning cards. So I am very impressed. And I really love how, like, especially in this next one, how she uses the quote cards. So the quote cards are simple, but that doesn't mean that you have to use them simply. She really goes over and above to create them, and as do all of our stylists. I'm so impressed with some of the work that's coming out at the moment, and to be honest, it's really inspiring me. Oh, and then I have one more from Roda, which is her Hobonichi layout. using the Vineyard kit. So it's bright, it's bubbly, it's everything that Vineyard should be, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I really just want to thank my stylists right now for submitting these projects, and I'm in awe of the whole thing. So if you want your project, your card, your layout, your dashboard, your weekly, like if you've done the weekly, used our weekly sticker kits, it doesn't have to be the current kit, it could be anything. Please chuck it onto Instagram, chuck it into our group, use the hashtag PA Show and Tell. Let me just load that up again. PA Show and Tell, and I will trawl through that on a Sunday night here, and I will make sure that I can grab a copy of those and link you in. Once I work out how to put the details in, so what I might do is I might just have it as screens and I'll have the details next to it. First week, didn't expect there to be this many technical issues. I should know better. Okay. So, with everything going on, I really want to make sure that we're all inspiring each other and giving each other a really happy place inside our group, just to keep each other motivated. On that point, check in with your family and friends. I'm also thinking, I'm going to see how I'm going with my workload this week, but I am thinking about doing a live plan with me. So, and what I'm going to say is during that, I want you all to grab out your kits at the same time and get, if you can, obviously, and plan with me. You all know I'm bumbly. I'm a very imperfect person. I and ah too much. I sniffle. I am just that person. I have tried to do a couple of plan with me's and upload them, and to be honest, I feel like I can never get the videos right. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to film it live, do it like I do these things as a like bit of a hangout. We can all chat together, and you can keep me company, and I can keep you guys company if you're stuck indoors. So I think I really want to do my part to sort of help everyone stay creative, stay motivated, and really look forward to using our product. So I will probably be using the rainy days kit, because it's, I mean, actually that being said, it's quite sunny today and we've had so much rain lately. But yeah, exactly. An interactive plan with me party. That's a really good way of putting it. Thanks for that. And you might have to see my horrible handwriting if I do that. Let go of the perfectionism. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do next is and keep an eye out on Instagram. Sorry, not Instagram. YouTube. Wow. Good going, Sammy. Keep an eye out on YouTube for when that comes up. I will give probably about a day's notice, and it will probably be around this time of day. It definitely won't be Friday morning, because my Fridays here are intense. But I need to check my schedule. I need to check my planner. It might be Wednesday or Thursday, because I do have a lot that I need to get done before then. And also because I have to work out Michael's schedule, because where I would plan, which is right here, so this is where I'll be running it from, he sits literally right behind that. So I'll be in his space. So I have to try and boot him out of the office. So yeah, if you want to hang out with me, maybe for some stress relief, if you're in lockdown and you literally just want to hear somebody blubbering on about nothing and planning for probably about an hour, then you're more than welcome to pop in, pop out as you need. Hopefully I can do that Wednesday, Thursday this week, but it is coming. Oh, sorry. I don't have the coronavirus. It's just a cough. I'm all good. I get a sniffle around this time of year because it's a change in season. I am good. I don't go out enough to catch anything. How about using Vineyard already? Because we have those kits. Just a thought. That's a really good idea. Yes, Shelley, that is brilliant. Okay, now, on that, I am going to, I think, what's next? Okay, so what's next? This is going really well, hopefully. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck the preview up. I'm going to just run out of the room for a couple of minutes. So I'm going to chuck the sound off. I will remember. Look, I'm going to put sound on. Write myself a reminder when I come back to put the sound back on. I'm going to give you guys a preview of our Sail and Sea kit. And I will be right back. So this isn't the whole kit. This is what has arrived so far. A whole bunch of stuff is still on the way. But I wanted to show you what I have of the papers, stickers, not die cuts, papers, stickers, like art card, and a few other bits and pieces. Anywho, here we go. I'm going to show this now. Where is my video? And I will chat to you in a couple of minutes. Okay, so today I'm going to run through a few of the items for our Sail and Sea kit. So I've got the standard stickers, the additional stickers, our featured art card, our quote cards, and our standard papers and the additional paper pack and the washi. So I'm going to go through the optional add-ons at the end. So I'll just move all these off to the side. And okay, let's go through the standard stickers first. So the standard stickers, as per usual, is 4 pages. So we have our main girl, the lighthouse, some oars, some boats, and these cute little houses. We've got the origami boats, some rope dividers, a little message in a bottle, and some really gorgeous swimsuits. We've got a folding sticker, our label, and a Monday through Sunday with 2 extra options and a weekend. And then our coloured icons and the packing, the extra sticker to mark in your planner when you've received it. So that's the standard stickers, and yes, I have taken one off to show the next kit. You'll have to wait until the 1st of next month until you receive, until I can show you what that is. And then we have our quote cards. So let your dreams sail, light your own way, you, me, and the sea, seize the day, the sea calls to me, and refuse to sink. And then the backing card for that, because I know a lot of people like to use this, is a pattern of those gorgeous houses, and you'll see that again on one of the papers. I really love the art card this month. It's got that beautiful lighthouse as well as the light your own way quote. Okay, so standard papers. We've got this guy here, and I can't wait to show you the vellum and the acetate, which I'm still waiting on, but that sort of works in with this as well. So, and on the back of that, we've got the grey. It's like a stormy grey colour. And then we have the lighthouse, and I've aligned it to the left, so that way, if you want, you can fold it in half, and it's got the red on the inside. So if you fold it in half and you can crop it down, it'll work really well for booklet covers. And if you are worried, like if you do use a Happy Planner Classic, remember that we will have the inserts for the Happy Planner Classic so that you will be able to get that full view as well. Because I'm thinking I'll use that as the center double page spread. And that's got, okay, so that's got the red inside, and then we've got probably one of my favorite pages, which is all the houses that go along for this kit, and they're beautifully nautical, and that backs onto sort of a deeper blue color. Okay, and then what do I do next? I'll do the washi. I love the washi, and this month we've decided to, whoops, thanking you. We've decided to package these individually as well. and I've gone for a skinny 5mm washi on the top. And the reason why I did that is I feel like they're a little bit more versatile than the 9mm that we were doing. So I'd love to hear how you're excited about using this. My standard washi, that hasn't changed. That's still a 15mm, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So you've got the red stripes. It's in a mix of hearts and anchors as well. So you've got the blue stripes, the dark blue stripes, light blue, and the red, all perfectly nautical. This guy here is, so this bow is based on this knot that's in the stickers in the kit. And then this, which is our little origami boat, and I'm absolutely, like, I just think it's so gorgeous. It's got the waves in the background, all stylized up. The origami boats and the origami boats are, all three have that featured gold foiling. And I will roll those out at a later date and show you how they all look. Okay, so let's do the additional paper pack, and then I'll jump over to the additional sticker kit. So the additional paper pack, again, I don't have the vellum and acetate, so that's still on the way. But we've got this, and it's on the diagonal. Hopefully you can see that. It's on the diagonal, so we've got these life preservers and the anchors. And on the back of that is the brown to match the rope that's on the life preservers. And then we have this gorgeous stripe. I feel nautical is all very much about pattern. Like, it's a very strong sense of pattern. So I wanted to have a lot of basic patterns in there as well. So I'm loving this. I feel like this is super versatile. And on the back, it's got that light blue light blue backing. And then on this one, we've got our gorgeous whale, some seashells and some rope sort of running through. And I really love this pattern as well. I think it's an absolutely gorgeous, very nautically inspired pattern, and it's got the beautiful browns to offset that in the back. Okay, the additional sticker kit is 17 pages. As you know, I love to go overboard with this. Overboard. No, pun not intended, actually. And we've got the main girl on the front, and we've got some seagulls and a message in a bottle. I've made 2 of these extended long dividers. We've got our swimmer girl and some hats, some knots, some little banners so that you can ride in it, and the swimsuits. I absolutely adore these swimsuits. I want this one. I want that swimsuit. Actually, let me just flip that over, keep them in order. And then we have a planner guy, and he's there, and he's with a whole bunch of boats and the steering wheel. No, there's another word for that. I can't think of it. The like a captain's hat and some lanterns and some anchors. And then we've got some boats. We've got our whale, some driftwood, and some more seagulls, and a message in a bottle. And then, like, I don't know, this sort of reminds me of my grandparents. They had the boat inside the bottle in their display. So that, I don't know if anybody else has seen that sort of thing, but that's where that comes from. Then we've got the houses and some oars and some lighthouses. I'm absolutely digging on this lighthouse. Some seashells and the waves and the wind. We've got a whole bunch of quotes, which are from the quote cards. There's a few other bits and pieces in there, so like drop your anchor, sail in rough waters, and some of the origami boats. Now this one, I had some feedback where people wanted 2 of this page, so I've done, so this is the full box design for the EC. Obviously it's compatible with any box layout, but we've got like some little pirate / treasure maps, and then the rocky shores of the lighthouse, and some anchors. So there's 2 of those. We've got some stones that you can write in as well as little features. We've got the post-it notes and the dates. And then we have our 4 monthly colors, which we've got the dark blue, the red, the light blue, and the brown. And then we have our minis, and the minis this month, I absolutely love them. I think I have such a soft spot for the minis. I think they're absolutely adorable. And then we've got our functional minis on the back too. And I love these little peeps. They're absolutely so stinking cute. And I hope you love them as much as I do. So just a reminder that you need to add the paper pack and the sticker kit on before the end of this month to be able to get it as part of your subscription. If you are subscribing for the first time, you will need to add that on when you subscribe. Otherwise, it won't kick in until the month after. So that's the preview. I hope that you've loved it. It's shaping up to be an amazing kit, and I can't wait for more bits and pieces to arrive so I can share them with you next week. Okay, and that was your sneaky preview of our Sail and Sea kit. I wanted to do a nautical kit for so long, so I'm so happy that that it's all come together so beautifully, and I cannot wait to show you all the other bits and pieces that are going to hopefully be arriving soon. And also, I remembered to put the sound on, so for all those people who are just watching for the first time, because I'm on Facebook for the first time, I almost always forget to switch the sound back on after I swap over to my previews. So, yay! Okay, so what else? I've been watching all the comments. I'm so glad that you're all loving this kit. It's a bit of fun. It's yeah. I've always found that I'm really loving the washi, the standard stripe, and thank you so much for the feedback on the 5mm washi. I was really nervous about doing that because a few months ago I changed the 25mm washi to a 22, and the reason for that was because for those who use a Hobonichi, the 22 fits a lot better. So whereas those extra couple of mils doesn't really change much in other, like the bigger planners, but it makes a huge difference on smaller planners. So it's just every month I look at little bits and pieces that I can possibly tweak, possibly make a bit better so that more people can use our kits. So I swapped that down. Changing from the 9 to a 5, I feel makes it a lot more versatile, but my goodness, is it hard to design. There's not much I can put on there because it is so tiny, and even though 5mm sounds like a lot, you've got to take an extra mil off at the top and bottom in case the way they make the tapes, you've got to have a margin for error. Well, that's with any printing thing. So that basically leaves me 3mm to design. It's not big, people. Because I did think about, okay, so Sandra, yeah, it's awesome as headers, but that's, I mean, even so, 3mm is not a lot to do much writing in, or much in other than like hearts and things like that, but keeps me creative, keeps me on my toes. So that's so little tweaks. Every month I reassess, I make changes based on how I see people planning, what people in groups, not only for our products, but like how I'm using other people's products, and what people are posting. So I really try and keep on top of that as best as I can. And yeah. Okay, next section is, let's do a Q&A time. Now normally I can scroll back and see the details. The only problem is Facebook is not letting me go back to the beginning of the video. So if you've posted a question and I haven't answered it, feel free to write it now. Please keep in mind there is a 1 minute delay, or roughly 1 minute. Usually it's 1 minute. So I'm going to say there's roughly a 1 minute delay. I will try and answer every question. Keep in mind, I don't know all the things. Michael is not home, so I can't ask him details on customer service and anything like that, but I can leave him notes. So yeah, feel free to. Okay, so 5mm is perfect for my compression B6 as it survives the grid boxes. Perfect. Would I consider a glitter 5mm? I'm not against it. Well, if it's, I'm worried about how sticky it is. maybe not in the kit, but maybe as an extra outside the kit, like when I do my additional runs and things like that, because changes like that, they do cost a little bit more. So, but look, I'm not going to say no to that, but I am going to, look, I'm going to run out of my notepads, and you all bought a lot of them, and I've run out. Okay, so glitter, 5 mil. Let's work this out. Okay. Love your rainbow cardigan. Thank you. Maybe a rainbow kit soon. Yes, actually, so I was having a chat to Michael the other day, and I said, with everything that's going on in the world, like, because I feel really, like, I've worn this arrived 3 days ago. I've basically lived in it ever since, because it just makes me happy. And I'm like, if I feel this way, I want other people to feel this way. So I am working on a rainbow kit. So I might have to bump it up. Because a few people have been asking for rainbow kits, and to be honest, I'll be right back. It's a courier. Sorry. Sorry about that. I knew that was going to happen. Usually they don't come until, I was going to say until about midday. It is midday. Okay, so where was I at? Love your rainbow cardigan. Yeah, so the rainbow theme kit. So I have to have things into my supplies well in advance, so it could take a few months until that happens, but yes, there's definitely a rainbow kit in the makings. Melody, okay, will there be a nautical melody planner? I don't have one planned at the moment. That's not to say if the melody kit, if the nautical kit, if the Sail and Sea, I always have a name that I call the kit before I pick a final name. I've usually got about 6 or 7 different names for each kit. So if I call this kit nautical, I apologize. So will there be a nautical / Sail and Sea melody planner? There's not one planned, but if it goes, like if the kit goes really well, that's not to say that I won't think about releasing one later. But it wouldn't be for probably about at least 4 months. So I get really cautious with doing planners based on past kits, because then people, I'm people want to have all the matching bits and pieces, and we can't guarantee that they'll have it. Awesome, thank you. Cardigan is from I think it's called Sheen. Yeah. So it's just one of those websites that order back to like AliExpress sort of thing. I hope everybody's safe during lockdown. Lots of time to plan, journal, and craft. Completely. So we all get a rainbow cardigan. No, this is mine. It was like a commercial break. Karen, oh my gosh, maybe I should load up some commercial breaks. Just in case No, that's my front window. Just for everybody who's watching, that's where I can see my front window. Okay. Okay, so Sammy and I were wondering about a movie lovers kit. Yes, I do want to do a movie / home theater / cinema where there's popcorn and all the things. That's also on my list. Yeah, that's also on my list. Catalina Rodriguez, when should I worry about not having received my Northern Lights kits here? Okay. So we get told 23 business days before really we can investigate. So this is on our website too. 23 business days before we can really investigate. Now, given that if we are, because I don't know when we've shipped it, I can't change my screens to show that at the moment. So I don't know off the top of my head. Michael would be able to tell me if he's here, but I don't know. I don't think we've reached that 23 days. But, so if you can, please wait until those 23 days. What I can say is if you are worried that we don't have stock, we always have extras. We always have extras. Even when we say we've sold out, we have usually kept 4 or 5 of whatever we've sold out just to make sure that if there's things missing, and we can see it by tracking anyway. If there's things missing, something doesn't show up, something's broken, we do have customer service stock left over. Which is why when we do past kit sales and there's literally 1 or 2, they are the very last bits and pieces. But just hang 10. Yeah. Okay. If we've hit that 23 days since it was shipped, since the shipping actually left us, so it'll say shipping advice alert. So like for example, we usually pack here on a Saturday. Stuff doesn't leave here. Stop posting, people, because it won't let me keep it. Just hold on. So we will run the tickets on the Friday or the Thursday, Friday. We pack over the weekend for like our standard kits, and then on Monday, because I don't do pickups or we can't drop off over the weekend. So Monday, so if it's 23 days from that Monday, then that's when you should start to, and I wouldn't say worry at the moment because of how delayed everything is. And also put that tracking number into your local post. So if you're in America, USPS.com. If it hasn't shown up previously, remember at the start of this live, I mentioned about how there was some issues with the rerouting through New Zealand. So it may not have shown up there last week, but it may show this week. Okay. So I hope that helps. I know that it sucks waiting for stuff. I usually have to wait a month for most of the deliveries to get to Australia. So I completely understand. I completely feel your pain. And all I have to say is that thank you that you love our product that much that you want it so quickly, because that means that I must be doing something right and that you guys must be really enjoying what we're doing. So thank you. Okay, which insert would you suggest for a personal wide rings? I haven't got my planner, but I want to print and play along this week if possible. I want to say I have personal wide in my insert listing. Not in the older ones. I think I added it like when I knew the melody was coming. I think I started creating the personal wide rings. I believe. Have a look. Otherwise, personal would be there. Otherwise, jump up to a B6. B6 wide. Rings. I feel like I have a planner that would work perfectly for that. That was for you, Connie, by the way. Rainbow TN to match the kit. I would love to do a rainbow TN. A rainbow melody. May have had discussions with Michael about that not so long ago. I feel like we all need a rainbow melody in our lives, right? Oh no, Sydney Morning Herald is live. This is the problem with Facebook. I keep getting all the notifications. Okay, what's next? You should have a hidden space whale. Something. Okay, so for people who don't know what Randy is commenting on, there is the universe kit, the Hello Universe kit. I called Space Whale. That was my production, my what's the word? My like pre-production name was Space Whale. So for all my lives and my videos, when I was talking about that, I was literally calling it Space Whale by accident. So it's caught on as the unofficial name of that kit. Actually, and the whales in the nautical kit are space whales. They are from Space Whale. So there's your hidden space whales. Okay. Rainbow TN. I would love to see a greenery like a tropical kit. like Getaway. I would love to do another like really beachy one, but Getaway was very tropical. Butterflies are definitely on my list. I have been writing down some bits and pieces for that. So, yep. Okay, Alita. Still failing a bit of notice. The older kit girls don't have the eyes, and now they do. Just curious, rather change. Okay, so with our style, I'm constantly evolving, growing as a business and an artist. So what we did is we had a lot of people. So what we did was, it was sort of like the anonymous girl. So this is where the eye comes from. It was the anonymous girl. It was sort of taking away that defining feature and just having a stylistic eyelash. I kept getting asked a lot why it was there, and some people were saying it was freaking them out. And it was a lot of extra work for me to actually make that change. So as things got busier, that sort of went by the wayside. So we've taken that out, but the older kits will still have it. That's not to say that they won't be brought back in some way. It's just, I haven't had time. When I look at all the bits and pieces to put into my kits, like, would I rather change the eyes to that signature eyelash, or would I rather have a digital dash as a download? So what would people get more enjoyment out of? And that's every month I'm making tweaks to our business, to the kit, that you don't see the tiny decisions, but I'm very I'm props to you for noticing. Okay, I just got my Northern Lights kit in South Carolina. Thanks, Katie. Thanks for sharing that. Randy, a llama kit. There was llamas in the... I know Go Wild isn't for everyone. I know that. But there was in that. But that's not to say... Actually, and there was llamas in... Well, they're more alpacas in the Vineyard kit. Okay, are you still working on a jungle safari kit? It's in the plan. So I have a list of the next year and a half's worth of plans in there. That's not to say that they don't get shuffled, but they are in there. So I am one person, and I am working on the kits as fast as I can. Are you saving this live? I'm going to attempt to, but I don't know. This is the first time I've run it this way. I'm hoping to export it and upload it into YouTube. Fingers crossed. Kelly, I'd love to see a camping kit. Me too. I do have that on my list. We weren't sure if a lot of people would love a camping kit, which is why we sort of haven't done it. Actually, a side note, as part of my trip to Wild this year, one of my things was I have to try an American Small. So I don't know what's happening with that anymore. Okay, Jasmine, Woodland kit. Am I going to have to do a post with people suggesting kits? I feel like I need to do this now. With foxes, hedgehogs, and deers. Deers have been used. Foxes... I mean, this is not to say I wouldn't use them again. Hedgehogs... I'm trying to think what was... Anyway. I'm going to write all these down. Okay, so wood grain stamp. I think I did have a box size wood grain on one of my older stamps. I just can't quite remember it right now. I think it was a while ago though. I would love to do a really big kick-ass, kick booty sized, large, the joys of a live wood grain stamp, but there are so many other companies who do that better. So I think I did like a small step. Oh my gosh, there's so many more new comments. Okay, hold on, I've got to catch up. Okay, the cardigan store is Sheen. Good point, Sammy RE. Shipping times. We do love the product so much that a month goes so slow. I know that. Man, go get your charger. Yeah, I hope that I'll be able to update this, upload it live later. Whale song. Oh yeah, sorry, whale song, not Hello Universe. Thank you. Rainforest kit. Katie, the succulents, we did a lot of succulents in the first book lover, but that was like, what, a year ago now? A year and a half ago now? So that's not to say that we wouldn't bring it back again. Thanks, Trisha, for sharing the link. Hibiscus plumeras with palm trees. Sandra, that's literally our getaway kit, and we have those in our past kit store. We also have the plumera, palm trees, hibiscus, tropical. So if you guys are wanting that, we still have that in our past kit store. You can still purchase it. And if not, I need to talk to Michael because I'm sure we have stock out the back. Yes, the butterflies, a high fashion base kit. I like it. Okay, so what I might do is at the end of the live, I might just like rerun the preview again or see if I can save the live. Glamping, yeah, Diana, that's what I was thinking, like a glamping type kit. Hedgehogs in Forest Falls. There it is, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. I knew I'd used hedgehogs somewhere recently. And that also has foxes too. So if you're wanting foxes and hedgehogs, Forest Falls, I believe we do have some of the TN. And if we've sold out of the past kit, if we've released the TN, there's also the weekly kit. Wild and Free 2.0, yes, I do know a lot of people have been bugging me about that one, so don't worry. Yeah, the woodland creatures, yes, is like toadstools. I was thinking that sort of thing too. Okay. Denise, have fun delivering the loo paper to a friend. It's absolutely, what can I say? Okay. So, I think I got through all those comments. Feel free to write. Okay, so I'll wait for another couple of minutes because this has gone on for a while. Connie, any silver grey hair girl options in the near future? Yeah, it takes me a little while to update the Beautiful You templates because that's all done manually. That's not as simple as literally swapping a color over. There's a fair bit of work that goes in behind there. But yes, that is also on my list of things to do. So I want to say yes, but just without a time frame at the moment. Maybe next month. Maybe the month after. Don't hold me to it. A rerun is appreciated. Yeah, as long as I can. I mean, technologically, I'm in new grounds here. I'm hoping that the way that Facebook, I've seen other people work, it should save. That should be fine. Whether or not I can upload it to YouTube will be a completely different story, but I'm going to try. I will try. Wild and Free is how I found out about PA, someone's unboxings, which I could have had that one. Yeah, that was really popular. We do have the weekly sticker kit version of Wild and Free, and I do want to revisit it because I love it as well. It was such a beautiful kit. It was really wonderful. Planner Girl version 2. I'm guessing you're talking Planner Babe. Yes, I do want to do a second version of that too. I've actually been considering turning and now it's kind of funny because of what the kit was going to be. I was looking at turning the Go Wild kit, taking out the Go Wild references because I know they're not for everyone, but sort of mashing that together with a lot of Planner Babe sort of stuff to make sort of like a plancation type kit. I might still do that. And we can all have like a virtual plancation together because that might be kind of cool too, because I know that a lot of events are really impacted at the moment, which is just absolutely like I couldn't imagine being an event organizer at the moment. I'm really feeling for the Wild team and the PlannerCon team and just everybody who's just like I'm trying not to get too. I'm meant to leave for Wild in 4 weeks, and it's the only holiday that I have every year, and not just holiday wise, I really enjoy catching up with a lot of customers, and Wild for me was such an amazing and transformative experience last year, that I'm really hoping. I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't want to be too sad about it. The world, the coronavirus just needs to go away. Okay, did you talk about a special product sale for Lockie's dog? Oh, yes, okay, Laura, thank you for reminding me, because I think somebody else asked this way ages up at the start. Yes, I did talk to Michael about that. To be honest, it got absolutely completely swamped with all the other bits and pieces that are going on, like the shipping and all that sort of stuff. But we were so truly touched. Okay, so for people who are just coming in now and who don't know what I'm talking about. So my boy has very severe autism. He has a developmental delay. We need to save $20,000 for him for an assistance dog, to basically just help him get through life on a day-to-day basis, because he struggles. I've definitely noticed a change in him with all the world events going on. I don't think he understands too much about it, but his stress levels have been very intense. And it's hard to see him that way. I spoke about this, I think it was last week or the week before. And the beautiful people who watch my lives talked about, because he's an artist, he loves to draw, but he draws what's in his mind. It's his little window in, it's how he shares his world with us, which is, I mean, every day I'm in awe that he wants us in his little world, and he is so kind and loving and beautiful and inspirational. We were told he would never talk, and he talks and he sings, and we may have to watch Frozen 2 and Bubble Guppies for the rest of our lives. And multiple times a day for the rest of our lives, but that's so, this is what we love. So I did actually do a call out to find a contact at Nickelodeon. I do have that contact, I just have to email them. We are going to talk to them about producing of fan art that we can sell for fundraising, exclusively fundraising. It wouldn't be anything beyond that. It would be to raise funds for his own little bubble puppy to help him navigate life. I don't have more answers on that. Things like that move a little bit slower, especially in the current climate. But the main thing we wanted to say was that we were just blown away by the support that you all had shown for our little family. And I still can't get over how amazing you all are. You're amazing. Okay, so stay tuned. We will hopefully have updates in the coming weeks, but we don't know what's going on at the moment with all the other things. So, thank you. Okay, yes to plancation. Plancation would be so much fun to plan lives after it's shipped. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that idea. Okay, James, from a planner guy perspective, an aviation kit. Oh, I like it. Well, not just that, but there's like that's not even just like a planner guy thing. That would be that would be cool. Okay, that's good. Oh, Lachlan is a beautiful child, they both are. Thank you. It means a lot to us, so thanks. Okay. Oh, sorry, I missed one. Diana, an Australiana kit. Yes, we are looking at an Australiana kit as well. We are also a bit nervous that not everybody would love it, because it's very specific, but who knows? Who knows? I am working on so much at the moment. I cannot wait to share. Like, I mentioned last week that we're coming up to our 3rd birthday, and that we're going to do a special release for that. So that's exciting. Amelia Earhart. Thank you, Laura. That's who I was thinking of. I couldn't think of her name, and I'm like, I don't want to screw it up. Thank you. Yeah, so, yeah. Thank you. Okay. I have now gone over the 1 hour mark, which is totally normal for me. I want to do last calls for questions. Last calls. Okay. Need to make cards for boys, dads, uncles, etc. Yeah. The nautical kit would actually be really good for that. I also put in the Northern Lights kit. There was like a grey iceberg sort of thing. So if you wanted to make cards, like, and I think I mentioned at that time that there was like the grey part of it and there was the guy in it. And there was more artsy stuff in it so that you could use it either way. Okay. How many times can you skip a kit? Look, that is something that is up for, we're reviewing that at the moment, because the skips honestly cause havoc in the back end here, because we have to order before it's paid. So it's the way we've set up is so that you can see what the kit is before you purchase it, which some other kits don't run that way. So it causes a lot of pain in the back end with skipping, and we also want to make sure that people aren't abusing that system and just skipping every kit and just staying on the skip list so that they can use the discount, because that's definitely not what the discount for like the Melodies releases and all that are. So we are reviewing how many skips are available within a certain time frame, because it's not fair to our subscribers. The reason why we can offer the discounts on the Melodies and on those sorts of things is because of the subscription base that we have. Without our subscribers, we can't do any of that stuff. We can't do Melodies, we can't do separate pins, we can't do the weekly sticker kits, we can't do this, notepads, we can't do any of those things. So the idea behind being a subscriber and having those discounts is because you're part of the reason why we can make it happen. So we are looking at trying to make that a more fair system, so that we are truly rewarding those who are consistently subscribing. That being said, we are subject to the limitations of our system. And I also need to make the website work for us and to make sure that it's making the back end and our shipping processes as easy as possible, especially as we grow. Okay, love an Australian. I'm from America. Phew, made it to the end. Yay, thanks for the chat. Enjoy lockdown. Well, not really, but get crafty, get creating, chuck it up, tag it with PA Show and Tell so I can show it next week. I can't wait to see what you make. The Mr. Adam for Rainy Days, did you show it? No, I didn't. So I went to show it, and then Michael had sent out all the stock. It's come back now, but now I'm like, well, it's already been sent out, so I kind of want people to get it and go, oh, this is so cute, I really love it. So, would you ever consider doing a Wild at Heart type kit, feathers, wolves? Yes, I would. I have such FOMO, I can never miss a kit. That is so me. I am that person. I get the FOMO. I subscribe to some things and I can't stop because the moment I stop, something will come out that I have to have, and then that FOMO kicks in. I'm glad that it's not just me. Anywho, okay, I've gone on for long enough. I am going to wish you all an amazing week, regardless where in the world you are. I feel like at this point in time, we all need to share a lot of love around, be understanding of our fellow people, creating and sharing, get in our group, get it on Instagram, share, let people know, like support small businesses, are really going to be, well, every business is really going to be feeling the crunch, especially small businesses at the moment. So your support during this time is definitely will keep us going. So will I do another dangle charm on the pen? Yeah, I want to. So I really enjoyed those. They obviously, with all those little bits and pieces, they cost a lot more. The Australian dollar has completely tanked. Shipping has gone up several times. So that sort of thing makes a big difference. It doesn't seem like it does, but it does. Every single decision in the kit is a big decision at the moment. So anyway, hopefully I'll be back on through the week for a live plan with me. If you guys would love that, it seems like you would. Keep updated in the Facebook group, which actually you're all in now. I'll hopefully upload this to YouTube. If not, you'll have to just tune in next week on YouTube, back where we normally are. Take care of yourselves, look after your loved ones, your families, stay in isolation / quarantine if you need to. Let's stay healthy. Let's give the world a big hug and look after each other. See you later. Bye.